Well, hello there. We're back with another tier list on the channel, and we're back with my beloved Manchester United. As you can see, I'm repping the... No, I've got a Malaga top on. I've got a Brazil hoodie. Didn't really think that through, did I? Anyway, let's get on to the tier list. If you've not already read the title and seen the thumbnail, we are ranking all the Manchester United current squad, and we're going to decide whether we're going to keep them, we're going to loan them, we're going to sell them, or straight up just let them go on a free because their contract is expiring. There's 34 names here. I feel like I've missed some though. I can't miss some. Surely I can't miss some. Anyway, we're going to get straight into it. I've used every single person on here has played for Manchester United this season, I do believe. I think. Anyway, let's get into it, starting with the goalkeepers. And we're starting off with Tom Heaton, which is a sad end, but he is going to be leaving when his contract expires at the end of the season. He's barely really featured as he's a third choice keeper, but you could argue he's better than our current two at the minute. Moving swiftly on to Altay Bayindir. Now, I'd keep him. I'd keep him strictly as a backup. I wouldn't be throwing him back into the starting 11. I don't think he's ready for that. But as a backup keeper, he's all right. He's all right. But I would sell Onana. Now, I like the character Onana is, okay? I do like his character, but he doesn't back it up on the pitch. He can't play out from the back. He can't save anything. Every time he does save something, he parries it straight back to the opposition team. Like, he's bad at coming for crosses. I mean, De Gea was slandered for all this. Everyone could say, stop bringing De Gea back up, but he was. David De Gea was slandered for all of the stuff that Onana's doing. De Gea can't kick it. Onana can't kick it. He actually can't kick it. De Gea's better at saving things. He's just straight up saving things. David De Gea's better at that. So I'd be looking to get a new keeper. I don't know if that's something we're going to be doing this summer, but I don't know. We're wits end with Onana now. Hopefully he can kick on for the rest of the season, but he is driving me insane a little bit. Tyrone Malacia I'd also be looking to sell, currently out on loan at PSV, and they've already said they're not going to buy him permanently, so he will be returning to Manchester United at the end of the season. He was quite an exciting player when he came in under Ten Hag. It hasn't really worked out. We've obviously signed a new left-back. Speaking of a new left-back, Patrick Dorgu, I'd keep him. So obviously Malacia probably needs to go. Dorgu, I would keep as an understudy. I don't know if he should be playing every single game at wing-back. I can see us alternating it a little bit, but he was brought in for the future. Still a bit raw. He's still got flaws in his game, but I'm sure he will improve. I'm sure he will. Harry Amas. Now, for me, I'm not even joking, I'd be keeping him. I'd be keeping Harry Amas and I'd be integrating him in the team again next season. He's played the odd game here and there this year, but I'd be looking to, if Dorgu's tired or whatever, start Harry Amas on that left side. He's very good, man. He's very, very good. From the glimpses we've seen so far, yeah, I'd be keeping him in and around the first team, definitely, providing competition with Dorgu. Luke Shaw. We interrupt this video very quickly to talk about Best ZV because they have sponsored the video and also sent me 2 more shirts to review today, starting with this one. A beautiful MLS season started, hasn't it? Well, I think only just, but we have got this LA Galaxy absolute stunner. Look at this shirt. I'm showing it from both sides. What am I doing? But look at it. Nice and purple. The yellow/orange really comes out on it because of the badge. Absolutely incredible. Adidas have knocked it out the park with this one. But the second one is one of my favourite shirts ever, not just from this season. I think you've got to get the long sleeve version if you ever do get it. It is this PSG shirt. Oh, what a shirt. It's their Champions League special for this season, and it is absolutely incredible. I mean, mainly you've got to get the long sleeve because look at the detailing on it. The detailing on the sleeves is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. If you want to get any shirts yourself, make sure to check out Best ZV, link in the description and in the pinned comment. And thank you for Best ZV for sending me these shirts. I appreciate it, I really do. Please don't stop sending me them. Thank you, back to the video. Right, I would sell Luke Shaw, but I think I'd keep him for one more year. I know. Not to play as like sort of a left back, but because Martinez is out injured, okay, he won't be back till the new year. I think Luke Shaw maybe can occupy a left-sided centre-back role if he stays fit. If he keeps getting more injuries, just go. I'm willing to give him a little chance. I don't think he should be starting with the centre-backs we've got. I think he should just be in and around the team, building up fitness, but I mean, I would sell him. It's weird. It's a weird situation. I'd keep him for the sake of the Martinez injury, but then you could say it's a stopgap. Why don't just go and sign a left-sided centre-back? But then I can counter that my own argument and say we need money to spend elsewhere. It's not really the biggest issue we've got in the squad. So, yeah, I mean, it's between sell and keep for Luke Shaw. I mean, there's two complete contrasts of the tier list, isn't it? But I'd keep him just to provide competition on that left side, I think. But if he gets another injury before the end of the season, go. Sin a bit, Luke Shaw. Tyler Fredrickson. I'd be looking to loan him. He did really well against Wolves. We lost the game, but superb. For his Man United debut, he played really, really well. I'd be looking to find maybe a championship loan for him next season. Aidan Heaven, again, because of the Martinez injury, I'd be looking to keep him. I think he's played phenomenally. He's played phenomenally when coming into the Man United squad. He obviously had that injury away at Leicester, but he's sort of starting to build fitness back up and getting him amongst the first team. I think he will be played a lot more as well next season on that left side again with Martinez out injured. So you could argue I could move Shaw down there, but they can both stay in there for now. Victor Lindelof, I think his contract's up at the end of the season. He hasn't been great. I'm going to put it out there. He's good on the odd game with Lindelof. I mean, him and Maguire formed a partnership under Ollie, didn't they? Played together for a very long time, but he hasn't really had that edge. I think we've got many better centre-backs at the club. Lisandro Martinez will be a keep, but again, he will be out for half of next season, so whether we bring someone in or just use Heaven and use Shaw on that left side, I don't know. Johnny Evans, his contract's up. Sad to see him go, but again, aging. He should never have been brought back in terms of the way he did. I say the way he did. I mean, how many games he played for United. I've always said that. I love Johnny Evans. I absolutely love him. And he is quality. Johnny Evans is quality, but I think he is going to be retiring at the end of the season. Matthias De Ligt, arguably our best centre-back this season. Definitely a keep, I think. Great signing. I fully backed it when we were linked to him. We've always been linked to him, and now he actually came to the club. Yeah, he's been great. I mean, he struggled at the start. He was getting skinned here and there, but overall, I think he's been quite good. Lenny Yoro, definite keep. Proper playing well now, winning. Proper playing well. Came in. I think since that Suleimana game against Southampton, where Suleimana skinned him, I think he didn't get dribble pass for the next 9-10 games. He's absolutely phenomenal. I love the way he picks up the ball and drives up the pitch. I think he's quality at that. Very good on the ball, very good in the tackle, very good in the air. Does everything for the badge, and I think he's going to be one of the better centre-backs in the Premier League over the next few years. Harry Maguire, we already know he's going to be staying. We activated that one-year contract extension, and where would we be without Harry Maguire after time? He's becoming a bit of a cult hero at United now. I mean, £80 million gets you a cult hero, I know, but yeah, you've got to love Harry Maguire, the way he's turned his career around at the club. Mazraoui, definite keep. I'm keeping a lot of players here. I might end up moving Shaw down to sell. In fact, I am. Luke Shaw's going down to sell. I'm sorry, Luke Shaw. It was always between them, but now we've seen how many centre-backs we're keeping. We don't really need to keep Luke Shaw. But Mazraoui, what a bargain. 12 million quid, by the way. 12 million quid from Bayern Munich. So he was already playing at a high level. He's coming to United. Obviously, the club is a mess, but he's been our standout performer. He's probably been arguably one of our better players of the season. So consistent, can play at right back, can play at right centre back. I think he's actually better as a centre back than he is as a wing back. I think he's just better defensively. So good on that right hand side of the defence. Diogo Dalot, bloody hell. This is the thing. I'd sell Dalot because I don't think he's that good. I really don't. He's started to improve a little bit now, and the main reason people do like him, I mean, it's a split opinion in the fan base, but I think people like him because he's always available, like he's never injured. But again, just bring me Frimpong, man. Imagine if we had Frimpong on that right hand side, him and Ahmad alternating as the right wing back, and obviously Ahmad can play further forward as well. We'd be luxury, absolute luxury. And we already know Amorim was linked. Well, we were linked with Quenda, weren't we, from Sporting, who's obviously gone to Chelsea. So if we can just get some, we obviously know Amorim wants to sort of change that right hand side a little bit, maybe. So yeah, I think Dalot's not. I don't think he's good enough, is what I'm trying to say. Toby Collier, I think keep. I think he's going to be playing a lot more next season as well. If it was me, I'd be maybe trying to get him a loan, maybe to a high-end championship club, playing week in, week out, maybe even like a Burnley or something who's just been promoted to the Premier League. But I think we're going to keep Toby Collier, and I'd keep him around the team. Casemiro, I would sell, but I'm not going to forget Unk here. Like the last 3 or 4 months we've had of Unk Casemiro he's been quality. He's been back to his best. I would sell him because of the wages he's on and just all that malarkey. Like we could free up so much money and bring in like an Ederson from Atalanta if we got rid of Casemiro. But I love him. It's hard to not love Casemiro. I mean, last season he was dreadful, but he's really picked his form back up halfway through this season. I'm really, really enjoying watching Casemiro recently. He's our best player against Lyon. Our best player last week. Manuel Ugarte I'd keep. Again, he's been suspect a few times, but overall I think he's been quite a good player for us. Kobbie Mainoo is a definite keep. I think you've got to keep him in and around the team. I'd probably start him if I could. I mean, what he brings further up the pitch is incredible. Him on the ball, him shielding the ball away from defenders and midfielders. He's so good at it, keeping the ball close to him. He's techie with the ball at his feet. So I'd be keeping Kobbie Mainoo, I'd even probably start him. I don't know where his future lies, though, if we bring in a player like Matheus Cunha, because he's going to play on that left side. You're obviously going to have to fit Bruno in. You're going to have to fit the likes of Amad in and Ugarte in. So where does Mainoo fit in? I don't know, but I would make sure he starts most of our games. Mason Mount. It's so tough because I really like Mason Mount. I really, really do. But I'm going to make the hard thing of I'm going to have to sell him because the amount of players we've got in this role now, it's impossible to keep hold of him. It really. This is what I would do, by the way. This is not going to happen. There is no way Man United sell Onana, Shaw, Dalot, Casemiro and Mason Mount in one. There's no way it happens. But that's just what I would do. I think we need to cash in a little bit of the money on him. It's a tough one between Mount. I can't really decide, so I'm just going to put him in sell for now because I really like him. I don't want to sell him, but I do. It's weird. I want to keep him, but then I'm looking at you know what? No, I'm going to keep Mount. I'm going to keep him. And obviously Bruno Fernandes is going to join him up there. I don't really want to talk about Mount because I don't really know where to put him. I'm a bit indecisive on him. Let's just move on to Bruno Fernandes. What a player. Where would we be without Bruno Fernandes? I actually don't know. Not even just this season. Where would we be in general without Bruno Fernandes? His goal output is incredible. What he brings to the team, astronomical. Great captain, great player. Should be playing at the top. He really should. I think we're letting him down. As a team, we're letting Bruno Fernandes down. I feel really bad for him. He should have a lot more in his trophy cabinet than what he actually does. Amad Diallo, obviously keep. Was our best player until he got injured. Was our best player. It's tough because I think we would be making. I think we would be a lot better than what we are with Amad Diallo. I don't think we'd be pushing Europe or anything, but we'd be higher up in the table. We'd be making life a lot easier for ourselves because Amad just brings something to the team where he can just take the game by the scruff of his neck and just and adapt it. Do you know what I mean? So I'd definitely be keeping him. Antony's a sell. Oh, going to sell, mate. Don't try and get away with it. He's killing it at Betis, to be fair, but I think we've got to have serious question marks about that league because Antony scored he barely scored for Man United, okay, and he's gone to Betis and pretty much matched his goal ratio with the one he had in the Premier League with United in so many less games. So it's crazy. I think we need to take La Liga a bit less serious. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy for Antony. It's just obviously not worked at United. We spent a lot of money on him. We spent a lot of time chasing him. I think you need to cash in while stocks are high. Obviously, Betis will probably want to make that deal permanent. If we can get 30 to 40 million for Antony, I'd be really happy. I'd bite your hand off for that. So yeah, I think we've got to look to cash in. Garnacho's a tough one. I think I'd give him one more season, okay? I'd give one more season for Garnacho. You've got to remember he's 20. He's 20 years of age. He's the same age as me, Garnacho. I'm sat here filming a video about him and he's playing for Manchester United. I think you've got to give him a bit of leeway. He's sort of trying to adapt his game a little bit. Amorim's trying to nurture him. He's still young, but I think if we sold Garnacho now, in this summer, when he turns 21, and we sell him for like 60 million and then he goes and kills it at like Napoli or Chelsea, wherever he goes, how much regret are we going to have? We're going to have so much regret about selling him. So I'd keep him for one more year, and if it doesn't work in this system, because you never know, Amorim might not be here. I hope to God he is, but you never know, Amorim might not be here this time next year, and Garnacho might be playing under a different manager back with a back four when he can play wider. You just don't know, but I think I'd give him one more year at Manchester United just to see what he can bring to the team next year. Fresh mind, fresh season, see what he's got. Sancho, sell. God, I mean, even Chelsea might not be buying him permanently, so I think we're going to struggle to get 20 million for Sancho. There's got to be someone out there, I think, in a foreign league where there's less pressure on him. I just don't think he's well suited to the Premier League, is it? I mean, even at Dortmund last year, he didn't play great when he went back to Dortmund, but he's got to be looking to play abroad. Marcus Rashford, again, I'd probably sell while stocks are high. I love Marcus Rashford. He's a Man United cult hero, isn't he? But if we can get, again, like 50 million for Rashford, I don't know. It's hard. I'd want to keep him, but again, I don't know. I don't think we will. I think bridges are burnt with Amorim, and if it was up to me, I'd sell him again while stocks are high, bringing in Matheus Cunha as his replacement or someone else in the front line. Again, we're linked with Delap, we're linked with Osimhen. Obviously not direct replacements, but that frees up a lot of money, doesn't it? Rasmus Højlund, I'd be selling. Or would I loan him? No, I think I'd sell him. I really liked Højlund first year, but God, he's been really bad this year. I mean, half the time, I can see where he's coming from. He's not getting the chances, but recently he has been. That's what's annoying me most. Like, he hadn't been getting the chances early on in the season, and people were saying, well, we're not feeding our strikers. It doesn't matter what striker you put in that situation, they're not getting the ball. But recently, we have been. We've been crossing it a lot more. We've been playing him the ball, and he can't finish. And what annoys me about Højlund the most is where he backs into defenders. The ball's in the air, and he's just like that. He's looking at the defender, just bothered about it. He's not looking at the ball ever. And he always loses possession. So I'd be looking to cash in on Højlund, maybe get 30 million for him as well from somewhere in Italy. If not, a loan move, I'd say. Joshua Zirkzee, I'd keep. Again, I really like Zirkzee. He struggled at the start of the year, but he's really come on. He's really come on sort of playing. I don't like him in the striker position, but again, I like him in one of the number 10 positions. And if that means we have to sell Mount and put Zirkzee up there, I guess we'll do that. I mean, I think I've got a lot of players in keep here. Mason Mount is lucky to be in there, I think. He is lucky to be in there. Even though I love him, he's lucky to be in there. But I'd keep Zirkzee in and around for competition in that forward line. Ethan Wheatley, I'd be looking for another loan move for him. And Chido Obi, I think I'd be keeping him in and amongst it. There's no point getting him a loan move because he is only 17 still. So there's not really, he's in no rush to be nurtured away. I think staying in around the Man United first team and the second team, the under-21s, I think that's probably the best for another year before he eventually gets a loan move. I'd sort of be keeping him around there. Say if we get like an Osimhen, he can learn a lot off Victor Osimhen if he ends up coming to the club. So that is where I would leave it with that ranking. Let me know if you agree. Again, Mason Mount's lucky to be in there, but hey ho. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and I'll see you all in the next one.